Oh, okay, this looks pretty cool. And oh, you have decorated. This looks very, very nice. It's a bit a bit claustrophobic, I will be honest, but it doesn't look too bad. I like the pattern on the floor. Very, very, very interesting. Very different to what me and Bloodstorm have done. This is my little bed here. I've got it in the floor. I'm quite happy with it. I think it looks pretty good. I'm going to start making the little campsite area where we can sit round and we can do like some little campfire tales. I'm going to make a barrel for my house though. Or I can make a chisel bookshelf. I'll make one of those as well. I made a bunch of signs by accident. That's okay. So let's just go and grab this this bookshelf. It's a little bit laggy at the moment. I think it's because we're so far away from home. So let's go and grab let's go and put the bookshelf maybe here. And then I can go and grab a barrel. It does look like we're waving to one another, doesn't it? Using the brush. Wait, let me go grab my brush and let's wave to one another. Hello, hello, Bloodstorm. There you go, look, it looks like we're actually waving to one another. Oh, this is just fabulous. Right. I've got my chisel bookshelf in case I find any enchanted books. I can just slot them in there. Right then, what else can we do? I think I'm going to start... Oh, this chest is getting a bit full. So shall I start making the area for the campsite? Well, not the campsite, like the little fireplace section. So if we maybe dig around this desert a little bit, I could maybe make like a little campfire and stuff. Does anyone have a hay bale on them? Because I thought what we could do is put a campfire down, and if you don't know, if you put a hay bale underneath a campfire, basically it makes the smoke go higher. Hold on, I'll get one. Okay. Just because I think it'll be a good beacon in case we get lost. We can look for the campfire. So, right then, let's have a look at what else we can do. So I'm going to use some of these oak logs. And let's just kind of do these in like sideways like this. And then what I can do is I can make 3 of them one for each of us. And then that means that tonight we can actually go and tell some campfire tales. Not entirely sure what campfire tale I'm going to tell yet, but I'm sure we'll be able to come up with something. So there you go. That is too bad. Oh, I don't know if I mean, if you want to tell that, feel free, Bloodstorm. I'm not going to stop you. Right, let's have a look. So here-ish, we can do like a little path. Linking to all of the tents, I guess. So this one can go straight to Bloodstorm's. This one can go along here like this and link to EJ's. And then because I've got 2 doorways, I've got doors to a tent. Who would have thought? I can do some of these. I did not see what that said. Just oh, it's an abandoned village. Yeah, there won't be anything there. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's abandoned. Right then, so. Let's do a different type of wood instead of oak for the floor, because I think oak can get a bit boring. Let's do some acacia. Like acacia, let's be honest, I think it's a lot of people's least favourite wood in Minecraft. So let's use it for the floor for this. So if I just craft this into planks, I think 48 should be enough. If it's not, I can make it into slabs and then just put it on the top of the block. So that's okay. So let's do that link into there. I can link this one up to like this. And basically just do like a little informal path like this. Just to make everything just look a little bit nicer. Like this. And then here is where I'm going to have the hay bale underneath the campfire. So right then, let's see what else we can do. I might do some little torch stands on these fences. Just because when we're being attacked, when we're telling our campfire tales, they don't want us to be attacked. So let's just go and put these up. These will do okay like this. We could just scatter like a few more of them around, to be honest. Could look okay, but there we go. Making our own like little artificial village, aren't we? So yeah, so I'm quite happy with how this looks so far. I think this looks okay. So there we go. Oh, has he got wheat? Oh, he has. So I only need, I think it's is 9. I think, yeah, there we go. I've made one. My inventory is full. So let's just do this, and then underneath I can just go and put this this hay bale on the underneath. EJ, move. There we go. So there we go. So you can see this is what it looks like. So now the smoke is going to go a little bit higher because there's a hay bale underneath it. So I think we're all ready for our campfire tale. So I'm also going to make a chest. I'm going to make this a double because we can't keep storing like there's just not enough room. I might try making a pot and showing you how those work, because we got some pottery shards. So I guess we could go and give this a go. So let's go make some pots then. So to make them on a controller, you have to manually drag them, which is a bit annoying. So you have to so you can put them in like a diamond formation however you want. So I'm going to do 2 normal. I'm going to do an arms up one, and then one of these skull ones on the bottom. And there we go. We've got a decorated pot. So let's go and grab this. And where should we put this? Let's just put it on the floor. So you can see this is what it looks like. And oh, Bloodstorms took the pot. I mean, I was going to keep that. And oh, don't throw it. Oh, you haven't thrown it in there, have you? After all that work that we've done. Because you know, it's been oh, there it is. I'm going to try and grab it. They're very quick to break for some reason. So they're so delicate. They're very difficult to break. And there we go, I managed to grab it. So let's go and put this on maybe like some little plinth somewhere. Just so then everyone can see. So there it is. And oh, EJ shattered it because he's used a pickaxe rather than his fist. Okay, he's took the part. I'm guessing he's going to come back with the materials at some point. And for some reason, he's murdering me. So, right. Right, he forgets my sword is, like, the best one. Right, let's have a look. So, I've got some bread. I can eat some of this bread. And then we should be able to start doing some campfire tales. Oh, there we go. He's threw me back the stuff. I won't craft the pot again, just because they'll keep taking it. Right, it has become night time, so yeah, I guess we can start telling some campfire tales then. So right, I haven't got I'm not gonna lie, I've tried looking up some campfire tales to tell, and all of the ones that I found are not very good. Or I couldn't find many, because all of the ones that were like just storybooks online to purchase, which is not what I wanted. So, yeah, I'm going to tell you my tale, and then that should pretty much be the end of the video, because I didn't really have much planned for today. No, Bloodstorm's saying hello to the meat on the campfire. Should we get our brushes out again? Should we wave hello to everyone? There we go. So let's wave hello. I don't actually think using a brush and a fiery campfire is a very good idea, Bloodstorm. It might catch fire. Then again, they've made it so campfires don't even set fire anymore, which is literally the purpose of a campfire, is to set fire to things. But anyway, I'm waving to everyone using my brush. It's so cool. Right, so my campfire tale is... Right, make sure you're all paying attention. So, there was once a woman who lived in a very abandoned house. Okay. Now, this woman had been living there for hundreds and hundreds of years. Okay. She was there all of her life. She grew up there, she was born there, and she died there as well. Okay. Now, one time, this woman came back to the house. How did she come back? You'll have to try and figure that out for yourselves. If you can't tell, I am making this up on the spot. Then the woman suddenly just came back. She just suddenly came back from the dead. No, sorry, this tale's atrocious, isn't it? I think everyone's given up. Everyone's fed up with it. I tried looking up actual tales to tell, and I just couldn't find any. So I apologise in advance. But yeah, basically, soon after the woman died, there was a family who moved into the house. They moved in from the local area, and the children specifically hated anything to do with horror. They hated scary sounds, scary noises, anything like that. Their room that the children had was the exact same room that the old lady had when she was alive before she died. Soon after they moved in, on their very first night, the children heard knocking coming from down the corridor. So the children suddenly startled and thought, what was that? So they didn't bother to get up. They didn't go out the door because they were too frightened to go outside the room. So they decided to stay put in their bedroom and instead just listen to the noises. As the night went on, the noises increased, from tapping to scratching to stomping to walking up staircases, and the children knew that they couldn't handle the sounds anymore, so they decided to be brave and to go and investigate. So they went out into the corridor to go and check what the noise was, to find Bloodstorm's given up. To find that the noise was actually from something creeping up the stairs. They could see footprints on the stairs, but there was no one actually making them. The children panicked and ran back into their bedroom, shutting the door, slamming it shut. To then, which they found, there was a knock on the door. Someone was knocking on the door, but too petrified to open, the children just stood still. To the point where they found that they couldn't handle it anymore. They were trying to call out, but no one was hearing. Their parents must have been fast asleep. So one of the children said it would be a good idea just to open the door to see who it was, to which they opened the door to see no one was there. They expected to see a figure, a woman or anything, but there was no one there. So the children thought that it must be part of their imaginations and that there must have been some sort of a bad dream, so they decided to go back to sleep. The next morning, the children woke up, to which they found that their bedroom was trashed. Everything was all over the place, things were torn up, everything was completely the way that it wasn't when they last went to bed. The door was open and the children suddenly panicked, realising that actually there was someone there the entire time. To which they looked on the side by the window and there was a note from an old lady telling them to leave the house and that she wasn't happy that they had occupied her bedroom. The children suddenly panicked and ran out the room. The children have never been seen since. And that is the end of my very, very atrocious horror story. So, it's coming out in books soon, people. Go and buy it. I might make a trilogy of these books. You never know. Maybe this is going to be the start of a brand new career. Maybe I could become a professional horror writer, because clearly my stories are 10 out of 10 amazing, and people are not right now standing on campfires because they are fed up with hearing them. But anyway, that is my campfire tale. Like I said before, it wasn't fantastic, but I think I did all right to say that I had to come up with something on the spot. Oh, I know you two didn't enjoy it, but that's fine. So, right then. I think that's about it. I think we'll only have time for one campfire tale today. Everyone's now playing dress up. Okay, so it looks like Bloodstorm's dressed up as a witch. EJ's gone as like some sort of weird leaf monster. Think, what on earth is that? It reminds me of the Halloween texture pack when one of the walls looks like bark. It reminds me a bit of that. It's got bark with an eyeball in the middle. But yeah, I think that's pretty much about it. So what I thought we could do to end the adventure and this episode is maybe we could go on one last little hunt for a desert temple or a desert well or something, and just see if we can find anything else, because it looks like we're being attacked. Okay, it is becoming daytime, so there's no point sleeping. But hopefully everything should be okay. So right then, let's have a think. So I think we could just go on one last hunt for either a desert temple, a desert well or something, because we've got nothing else to do. So I think that would be a nice little thing to do. Is there definitely no more desert wells or desert temples or anything that we might have missed? Or in the ones that we've been to, did we not pick up any of the sand? Because I was thinking after after we went to that desert temple, and I actually do think there might have been some more suspicious sand in there. I think the problem was we went in basically all guns blazing with the shovels, and we basically went in destroying like all of the sand instead of being very careful, because I actually looked online and there is actually a lot of suspicious sand you can find in desert temples. And I think the problem was we all just went in destroying all of the sand. And because suspicious sand as well, it does drop. And when it drops, it destroys itself. So I actually think that we did lose a lot of the suspicious sand, which is a shame. Like with archaeology, you've got to be careful. You can't just like go in, just all guns blazing, just destroying things. You've got to be careful, because otherwise you lose all the artifacts. And that's not just how it is in Minecraft, that's how it is in real life as well. So yeah, it's a bit of a shame, but as I said, hopefully we'll be able to go on another adventure at some point in the future to see if we can find anything else. So right then, let's have a look. Is there any more desert wells or desert temples or anything that we might have missed? I can see there's a desert temple over a desert well over there, but that one's completely just destroyed, so we've been here before. Yeah, is there no more suspicious sands or suspicious... I don't think there is. I think that's it. I don't think there is anything else to find. I mean, I can try brushing it now. Okay, it looks like there's nothing... there's nothing down there for any of the the suspicious sand. I mean, to be honest, like now that I've shown you how archaeology works, that's pretty much it. Oh, there's one right here. How the hell did we miss this one? Okay then, so there is some suspicious sand in the middle. I haven't actually used the brush. It's been my helpers who've been brushing away the sand so far, so I want to do this one. Oh, okay, I think we just got another hands up shard. I don't think that was anything special. So yeah, so let's just go and dig around, and let's see if we can find it. Oh, there is a bit more suspicious sand here. Let's try brushing this away, and hopefully we're going to be able to find... something else. Is going to be anything in it? Nope, nothing in it. Oh well, at least we tried. Is there nothing else? God, these wells, they don't contain much suspicious sand, do they? Oh dear. Well, at least we found one. At least we found one more, which is good. Like, at least now I can say it's been a very successful adventure, knowing that we have actually found like enough stuff. Like it's not like we've went round and like found one structure and then like just didn't find any more. Like, we found a fair few, which is good. But yeah, apart from that is pretty much the end of this this video. We've done pretty well. So thank you all so much for watching. I will see you all in my next video, where we'll be travelling home to celebrate Easter.